We've owned 14 boats over the last 12 years, 14 years. And you know, any boat you buy is kind of a compromise. It's hard to figure out what you want in a boat. And Candace and I like to take trips to the Keys, to the Bahamas. We also like to just spend the day on the boat with our friends. So you need a boat that lets you do both of those. And we've worked through boats from 40 footers up to 70 footers. And about 5 years ago, we got a chance to be an early adopter of the Maritimo M61. We had never looked at a boat like that, but that tended to pull together the things we liked. It's great just to go out with a bunch of friends for a day. You can have a great party on the boat. There's so many entertainment spaces, and it's built for deep water. It's built to go out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and we liked all of those. I flew to Brisbane, Australia, where the boat's made, and I drove hull number 1 of that model, and we built hull number 2. So we got to spec out all the things we wanted on the boat, work directly with the engineers, with Bill Berrycotter, the president and owner of Maritimo, and basically join the family. That boat, I thought, was the last boat we would own, but 3 years into that, Maritimo came out with this boat, the M70, and I made the mistake or the opportunity of showing it to my wife, and she decided to buy it.
It was the most beautiful boat I had ever stepped my foot into. I loved it. I loved the coloring, I loved the space. I just loved everything about it. And I said, honey, don't you want it?
Well, I've been a Galati customer for, I think, 15 years. And I first got to know Joe Galati, who runs the operation here in Destin. And then through just being part of the extended family, I've met Carmine, Mike, all the other brothers, Chris, and now I'm working my way through all the cousins. And I've met most of all the brothers' children, and they're amazing. But the most interesting person I met out of it all is their mother, who I met at a barbecue at Anna Maria one day, and you begin to see where the value system of that family comes from. And that family value, you see it every day in working with Galati. Whether they need something from you or you need something from them, it's always like, let's just help each other. They run a business, we understand that, and we respect that. But I just feel like if there's anything we need, they're there for us. I've made calls to Galati people from literally all over. I got a problem, how do I parallel my battery? I've got a problem, this is happening with the air gauge on my garment, help me. And I'll get troubleshooting. Even Mike Galati from Anna Maria has called me to help me with an issue when I've been out of the water somewhere. And you feel really good to have that support behind you.
Galati does put together a lot of rendezvous, and what is so nice about that is when you're going across the Gulf of Mexico, it can get a little scary if you're someone like I am, very inexperienced. But when you see 3 or 4 or 5 other boats all going together, and you know that if anything happened, they would be right there by your side, it really is a huge comfort level. And then when you get to wherever your destination is, then it's again one big party where everybody is together and you're going from boat to boat and sharing food, sharing experiences, lots of laughs and lots of fun.